Kona lang funu kya kona wena man. Ay man. Upupori. Yepien. Jai wena man. Angboleke. I suka molekeni 1000 ngbolekeni 5000 anizobona ngetrack mayingena ngamasheleni noma 10000 ufuna imfuni 8000 amadamara eza ngamabhake aphethe bani phethe amabhere akhala ngamagabe ngbolekeni 1000 ngbolekeni 5000 anizobona ngetrack mayingena ngamasheleni noma 10000 ufuna imfuni 8000 amadamara eza ngamabhake aphethe bani phethe amabhere akhala ngamagabe
Amba nami angisakali isipani dala phansi sikuthani on the floor So how am I supposed to be doing a link when I'm Nahema hivi? Am I unfit or am I having a good time? I hope I'm not unfit. Thank you, Aziza, for teaching me a few good things, how to dance. Please tell me how I'm doing so far as a dancer. You know, this is your zone. This is your area.
You know, you've always been an amazing dancer. I think the fact that walikurusha huko kwingine kwa a lot of seriousness, they made you lose touch with who you are. But today, it's finally coming out and it's shining, and I'm so happy to see you.
Thank you, baby girl. Feels nice to dance kidogo hapa in studio. So I was actually doing that so that I can buy time to get my breath in order, because I was sounding like, welcome guys, welcome back to Diaspora Connect. So now I feel I can do a proper link. Welcome back to the second part of Diaspora Connect. What is happening here? Kama kawaida, if you've been following this program every single Saturday from 10 p.m, we connect you to Kenyans who are doing absolutely great from different parts of the world. And the reason as to why we are here with Aziza tonight is because we are holding it down for the main man of this show, Mr. Neville, who is not here with us tonight, but he will be back as from next week. Lakini, the show has to go on. Now, for this second part, we want to go all the way to the UK. Let me start getting my nose English ready. In it, you know, are we in it? You know, we're doing this, you know what I'm saying? And we will be speaking to Shiro Stewart. Shiro, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, Shiro. Good to see you. You look amazing with your long braids, you know, bringing that African vibe even in the UK. And I'm just very keen to, even before we get to the depth of the conversation, you see the way here to Kona Kenyatta Market where you can go and get your braids done. What is the situation like there in the UK when you want to get like the braids that you have done? Is it easily accessible? Is it something that a lot of people do? Tell us about that, Shiro.
Hi, thanks so much for the opportunity. It's really hard to get someone to do the hair. Actually, I just landed yesterday. The braids you can see here, it's done in Kenya. It's freshly done in Kenya. So it's not easy to get someone to do your hair here. It's not easy. And then it's very expensive at the same time.
All right. Great, and you look absolutely gorgeous. Now, you wear a lot of hats.
So much. So do you.
Oh, thank you, baby girl. Now, you are a wife, a mother, an entrepreneur, and you're very passionate about building connections. Let's just start by getting to know that aspect. When you say you're an entrepreneur, what kind of business do you do back in the UK? And also, what took you there, and how long ago did you go to the UK?
Thank you so much for your question. I moved into the UK by marriage. I've been here for the past 11 years, but my accent never changes. I have actually deep Kikuyu accent. That's one thing, it never changes. And when I say that I'm an entrepreneur, is that I run businesses for Airbnbs. I have some properties here that I do Airbnbs. And I also help my daughter, who is only 14, to do her business as well. She produces skincare in our own house.
Your 14-year-old daughter?
Yeah.
She has her own business of, producing skincare, and just saying that so casually.
Organic skincare.
I am in my 30s and I haven't even thought of a business. Why is your daughter making me feel bad about myself? All right, good job to your daughter, and also for you as a parent, nurturing the entrepreneurial spirit from her as a very young girl. And I'd just like for you to talk to us about, you have been there for about 11 years. Just take us back when you went there the very first time. What are those things that you saw in the UK, the culture shock that took you by surprise when you got there, that almost made you come back home immediately?
First of all, it was about the weather. Even today, I have not gotten used to this weather. It's so cold. And sometimes you can even have like 4 different types of weather in a day. Like you can have 4 seasons in a day. It's so cold, the weather, freezing. Kuna freeze kabisa hapa. And I think the other thing is about you can isolate so much, because you can even live for so many years without knowing who is your neighbor, because people here keep it for themselves. Hawatakangi kumix in na watu wengine. So that's another culture shock. And then the other thing is like how structured the life is, or the system are here in the UK. Everything is about appointment. Like everything is appointment. Come to the doctors, come to booking the buses. Everything is appointment. But that one, I like it because it makes life easier.
Right.
I wish we can have that one in Kenya.
In Kenya, you tell someone you're having a meeting at 9 a.m., but you're 9, ndo pengine hata natoka kwa nyumba sometimes. So I believe that would be something good. I know it's crazy for you now when you come back home, when you're in Kenya and you're booking meetings with people. I know you get really annoyed because of the timekeeping aspect, given that now it's very heavily ingrained in you. Now, I'd like for you, Shiro, to talk to us. How is it running a business there, given that you moved there 11 years ago, you moved there by marriage, but just also being a foreigner and getting into the system of living in the UK, that being now your home. How is it running a business as someone who's moved from Kenya to the UK?
I would say it's about getting prepared mentally, and also learning the system and understanding the system, how it works. It's not something difficult and I think anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. And also I really get inspired by other people. And one thing about me, sidhani naweza kuajiliwa, I always like to be the boss of myself. Like I don't like people telling me you have to do this at this particular time. I like planning for myself.
Right.
So knowing who I am, it's kind of forced me to do my own things.
Right. Great.
Yeah.
So you are in the Airbnb business, which is also very booming back at home here. There's Airbnbs everywhere, and I believe that's now our way of life. But you can also talk to us about other Kenyans that you have met in the UK. What are they doing? What kind of businesses have you, seen other Kenyans do in the UK?
Yeah, some Kenyans, they are into farming. You find that some of the Kenyans, they do farming, like wanalima maize, like the white maize, because we don't have it here, and other mpaka manini, it was all the pumpkins, marenge, sukuma wiki, There are so many things that people do here, by the way. And also other people, they are just being employed. They do shift. Unakuta wase, hapa kazi ni kufanya kazi. By the way, you don't have time for, you know, for, like whenever we get, hatunanga time, like hatunanga free time. We do create it because you have to create the time for whatever it is that you want. But what happen, are so busy with so many things. If you're not running your own business, you are being employed, but unapiga shift one after the other.
Right.
Yeah.
So have you formed a community of Kenyans in the UK? A lot of times you'll see there's a WhatsApp group of Kenyans in this part of the US, Kenyans in Dubai. Is that something similar in the UK where you have your own society, like a community of people, Kenyans that you're there, mnasaikiana tu hapo, giving each other, you know, that Kenyan love when you miss it? Because I know as much as life can be good there, but sometimes you'd miss home and you want to feel close to the people who feel like home. So do you have those community groups that you hang out and just exchange ideas as Kenyans in the UK?
Yeah, we do. We have like WhatsApp groups whereby you have like this community to kind of a WhatsApp group where we meet up. And also we have so many events that usually go on, especially during the summer. Tukona ma event nyingi sana whereby all communities, they come together, like Kenyan community, we come together. We have like Kenyans in the park whereby we meet up somewhere in London, all the Kenyans, they want to be there. Na saizi kuna vitu nyingi zinaitwa mpaka Gemi, they come into the UK. You find that everybody is going there. Sorry about that.
Right. So
yeah, we do have it.
Right. So if a young person was to approach you, amekuona hapa Diaspora Connect, you look great, you're doing well, you're speaking about how we have different Kenyans who are doing well in the UK in different businesses. Now that young person akwambia, I'd like to come to the UK as well, I'd like to start life in the UK. What piece of advice would you give them? Do you think there are opportunities? Do I need to leave Kenya fully aware of what I'm going to do in the UK, ama naeza toka tu kwanza ile ya, you know, just take the big jump, nifike UK, and then I'll figure things out when I get there? What would you tell that young person right now who's, you know, maybe I should try UK?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would tell them that you come over. I mean, life in the UK, it's so beautiful, but I would tell them to come, be ready, mentally prepared, and also, you know, to get to understand the weather in the UK, to also understand the cost of living here, and the system that will depend on. So you have to understand all these things. Come with an open-minded. Usikuja hapo ukidhani pesa sasa ni kuvuna. No, kuna challenges nyingi sana. But however, I cannot compare life ya UK na Kenya. Kenya life is good, by the way. Inakuanga poa sana. Mtu akiwa na pesa, you people, you live a good life. Like you have help, house help, like you have so many helps everywhere, yeah. Hapa kama mimi, I'm the wife, I'm the mother, nipike, nifanye everything on my own.
Right.
Nyumba nioshe, kila kitu eats on me. So you come here prepared and life will be well.
All right.
Si kuja hapa ukiwa like, okay, nimeenda kuvuna pesa, hapana. Kuna a lot of challenges.
Right.
But life is so beautiful here.
Right. So now we are also getting into the festive season. It's almost Christmas. What is the mood like currently in the UK? And I'll tell you just a bit of comparison here in Kenya. All our malls already have the Christmas trees up. All the lights are up everywhere. Some people have already put the trees in their houses. I haven't yet. I'm hoping to do that very soon. But you can tell us the mood in the UK now that we are getting into the Christmas season.
Oh, the mood is awesome. The mood is awesome. You go to the shopping malls, there are so many lights everywhere, and even the houses. You know, here, they put lights in the houses. They decorate houses from outside. So you go outside and the houses are all shiny. Everywhere is lights. You go to the shopping mall, the music that are playing there, it's all about Christmas. I think this is a season that British, they really enjoy so much, and
Right.
they value this season so much. It's all about love. It's all about family.
All right.
They just value this season so much. Yeah.
All right. So Shiro, before I allow you utume salamu to maybe one or two people that you miss from back at home, I'd like for you to tell us, if you were to teach the people in the UK something that we do here in Kenya, what What is that? What would you take there? And if you were also to trade something that you've seen there to back at home here in Kenya, what would that be? Tupatie your exchange program from Kenya to the UK, from UK to Kenya.
Oh my goodness. I think I would start with Kenya. You know, what I have learned here and what I would like Kenya people to do is about planning and structure. UK is extremely organized, like everything, timekeeping, appointment, you know, that discipline, it makes things easier. So if Kenya can do that, I think tunaweza kukua poa sana. And now with British ama UK, what I would like them to learn from Kenya is what? Food. Like try to eat a bit of healthy food rather than junk. And oh my goodness, what else? And I think the weather. Oh yes, weather is so amazing in Kenya. Oh my goodness. Do you know, I landed yesterday morning and I'm freezing because I'm not used to this weather. Even after living for 11 years, sijazoea this weather.
Right.
So the other thing is weather. I don't think there's anything else.
I think that's good enough. That was good enough. Thank you so much, Shiro. Just finally, tuma salamu to 1 or 2 people ambao umewacha hapa Kenya and you'd like to send your love to them tonight. Go ahead.
Wow, ningetupenda kutuma salamu to my dad. I was with him the other day, and my mom, all my sisters, my brothers, my friends. Na sana ningetuma salamu kwa Sky Victor and Dani, au ni watoto wa Betty Bayo. Tuliwaacha jana. So nimetuma salamu niwaambie nawapenda tu sana na tunawaombea.
All right.
Yeah, all my friends. Mpaka wale wako UK, I'm back. Tupatane tu kwa my event. Nawapenda tu wote hata kama sijawataja majina.
Right. Thank you so very much, Shiro, for connecting with us all the way from the UK, and pass a lot of love to your 14-year-old daughter who's already an entrepreneur producing her own skincare products. When you come back to Kenya, please make sure I sample one of the products. I'm such a skincare fanatic, so make sure I get a product. Good stuff. Thank you so very much for speaking to us, and pass our love to the rest of your family back there in the UK. Now, before we move to our next guest here on Diaspora Connect, remember the theme remains connecting with Kenyans who are living their best lives. They're thriving in different parts of the world. So far, tumeingia pale Azerbaijan, tumeingia pale USA, tumeingia pale UK. It's all about diversity here on the show. So stick around. There's still some more Kenyans ambao tutakuwa tunaongea na wao hapa kwa kipindi. But before then, allow me to read 1 or 2 feedback that we have coming in our social media platforms. Remember, on X, our hashtag is #DiasporaConnect. We have one from Michael Maina, anasema, I would be willing to join Norman in Baku as a computer science student. Umesikia ambassador akisema there's a lot of opportunities in education, especially for Kenyans and Azerbaijans. Mwingine hapa Captain Amani anasema, at Citizen TV Kenya, hello Diaspora Connect, enjoying the show from here in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. The time here is 4:57 p.m. Question to Aziza, my daughter is always calling you Mudhungu. Is it that or Ozombo, Fongina? You fit in all areas. Ametupatia compliments kwanza, alafu amesema mtoto wake huwa anakuita Muzungu. Aziza, what do you have to say? Unaitwa Muzungu jamani.
I'm surprised.
Wanakuita Muzungu huku nje.
I'm honestly so surprised, Ju. I'm 90% Godam. The other 10% is just slightly a bit, but I'll take the compliment. I'll definitely take the compliment.
Thank you so much, Captain Amani, for showering us with compliments tonight. And then I'll read one more feedback from Michael Maina. Anasema, huko ni Baku, Azerbaijan. I believe he is giving an answer to our sights and sounds. Alafu anasema, sasa juu nimepata, hata mimi nipatiwe brand deal ya kwenda huko. Kila mtu anatafuta endorsement left, right, and center. But later on in the show, we will be telling you if you've gotten the answer correct to our sight and sound. But now, I do want us to go to our next guest. Brian, how are you? Hi, Brian.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hi, Brian. How are you?
I'm doing well. You can hear me well?
I can hear you so well, and I love the afro. It's giving everything that it needs to give.
Thanks a lot.
You look absolutely great. Thank you so much for connecting with us. And just start by telling us, where are you in the world and what time is it there?
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you for this opportunity, for having me here. Right now, it's 1:14 a.m. Let me start by saying my name. My name is Brian Chirchir. I'm in Baku City, Azerbaijan.
Right.
Yes.
So you're saying it's 1:40 a.m. Thank you. 1:14 a.m. Thank you so much for, staying up for us here on the program. We totally appreciate you. Just tell us, what took you to Azerbaijan? What are you doing there? And when did you go there?
So I went to Azerbaijan, Baku, like 40 days ago. So that was on the 16th of October. So this is my 40th day.
Right.
I went to study in Baku State University, Masters in International Relations and Diplomacy.
Right. Right. So take us through the process of before finally leaving the country to Azerbaijan, when you were making the decision, I want to further my education, where do I want to go? All the things that happened in there until you finally settled for Baku, and here you are 40 days later in Azerbaijan. So take us through that process of everything that went on behind the scenes to get you there.
Thanks a lot. So it's a long story, but I will try so much to summarize it. The ambassador has already left, but he had a role to play in my coming here. So I was a leader of a county association, that is a Geomaraco Students Association, which is also, you can hear me well? Right?
I can, 100%.
Thank you. Which is also a member of a body, a national body of student leadership called AXAP. AXAP is Association of County Student Association Presidents, under the patronage of Ms. Charlene Ruto. So when we were at the forum, which Ambassador Sultan was there, Ambassador Sultan mentioned about the Haidar Aliyev scholarship in Azerbaijan, and he was requesting for like 4 or 5 members of AXAP, student leaders, who can have an opportunity to study fully sponsored, fully paid scholarship in Azerbaijan. So that's how I got my opportunity.
Right. So, I mean, there are other young people who are watching, and they also want to position themselves in such a way that they can be considered for such opportunities. What do you think gave you that a higher playing ground for you to get such an opportunity, so that even for them back at home, they can try and emulate and know how they can position themselves for such great opportunities as well?
Thank you. So I would wish to add my fellow, maybe I can call them youth, who would wish to pursue higher education elsewhere. So they can join a students association like AXAP. So that's where they can get a lot of opportunities, because that's not the only scholarship that they advertise. They have so many opportunities.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right. So umeshikwa na homesick kidogo in your 40 days. Have you felt any kind of homesick? And you know, I'm asking that kwa sababu for some of us, I went to boarding school from class 5. Na ulikuwa unafika shule tu hivi. The moment you see your mom leave that gate, now you, hey, I want to go home. I don't want to stay here. So I want to know, as an adult, you know, the moment you saw the family leave you behind at the airport, now it was you, your dreams in that plane all the way to Baku. Did you feel any sort of, oh, maybe I should have stayed back home? What was that feeling like?
I can say the feeling was amazing, and I'm at least adapting. I want to admit that it was my first time using a plane, so you can imagine. But right now, right now we have an amazing African family here in Baku. So I always interact with them.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. So ka homesick ni kama inapungua kidogo because you have the family that you're interacting with there, right?
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
So when you want to hang out, I know you're studying, unakula mvuku, but you know, lazima tu mayouth twende nje tujibambe kidogo. We know how we do it back at home. So I want you to tell us in the 40 days, umejua mashimo pale Azerbaijan, you know, ma hideouts tu zenye unezaenda, you have a good time. What does that life look like when you want to, you know, just take it easy, masomo kando kidogo, it's time to let loose. How does that look like? And you're laughing, so be honest. Be honest. So tell us what that life is like.
Yeah, honestly. Thank you. So I've been trying to catch up with my studies first of all because I came late. I reported late when the rest had already progressed in their studies, but I've had some time to go out with my friends, with my African friends here. They're amazing family. So I've gone to a sea called Caspian Sea. It's really amazing. It's an equal of our Indian Ocean.
Yeah. All right, great. So maybe I'll pick up this conversation with you later on, maybe a few months from now. I'm giving you time to orient yourself very well in Baku. And then when I get there, I'm hoping we'll come as Diaspora Connect next year. Wewe ndo utatuona tuonesha mashimo huko Azerbaijan. Sindio? All right. Thank you so very much, Brian. I want to give you this opportunity to tuma salamu to your friends and family and loved ones, people that you left back at home that you miss so much. Please, wasalimie.
Thank you. So I would wish to pass greetings to so many people. It's a long list, so I will just mention my family, my mom and dad, my siblings, my nieces, Talia and Tanisha, receive my greetings. Also my friends from the AXA family led by David Misongori, who is our chairperson, and Harrison and the whole team. My good friends Israel Masudi and Peter Mwangi, also the Kenyan family here. I wish to just mention them. Sam studying MBA in a university called UNEC, and Geoffrey studying international relations just like me in AD. So our African family, let me mention them because they are watching.
Okay.
I will start with Mwansa, who is coming from Zambia, and Osama from Comoros, Ibrima from Gambia, and the rest.
All right.
Thank you so much for having me. I will join you next time.
Thank you so much, Brian, for speaking to us, and all the best in Baku. Please keep raising the Kenyan flag high and keep that afro. Thank you. Okay? There you go. So we are connecting with Kenyans from different parts of the world. Tulianza pale kwa kuongea na Peter akiwa pale Azerbaijan, and he is pursuing a degree in environmental engineering. Tukatoka hapo tukaingia pale USA. We were interacting with Aito, who is an award-winning television and documentary producer, and she's currently flying the flag of Kenyan filmmakers high. And just a fun fact, for those who do not know, Aziza included, I am an actor. By the way, for real. Aziza, do you believe that? Like I'm an actor for real.
I actually knew you as an actress
first.
Actress first. I remember I told you the first time that we were here, like I was actually quite disappointed that you were no longer acting in long form kind of films because you were quite amazing, quite amazing.
So I was thinking, you don't know. I want you to be like, no way, like really?
I do know.
So give Give me a scene. Give me a scene.
I'm a big fan.
Give me a scene. Like, give me a scene. Like, tell me a scene to act for you as we wait for our guest, our last guest.
I got this one. Let me see. You recently just walked in and met your parent with a different man, and unfortunately you get to find out that that man is your real dad, not the dad that you knew.
What did I get myself into? Atike, I walked in where?
You walked in, found your mom seated with a different man, having a conversation that was kind of interesting, but only to find out that this man has now come for you. He is your real dad, and the dad that raised you is not your dad. You can tell I watch a lot of Korean dramas. Let's go.
Unaanguka tu chini na una.
Anguka venye ungeanguka.
No, you know, I feel like for such a scene, I would not be dramatic, like, Mom, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean that this is my dad? I think I would be more like the shock, and then the tears, and then I'm communicating without words. It's in the eyes. Like, you know, and then I just, you know me, I cry on cue.
Okay, assume I'm your mom. Let's go.
Oh, so I'm looking here.
Yeah.
What did I get myself into? But we're gonna do this. Okay.
We have to do this.
Okay. Scene one. So this is how they do it on set. Scene one.
Slating, sound speeding, camera speeding. Let's go.
Action. I'm about to cry. Shh. See, I have tears, guys. See, I told you, I cry on cue. Just wait, one more. You have to see these tears. So, and then you know there, my mom would be busy. So
I'm your mom. I'm asking you.
So you should be telling me,
yes,
baby, I can explain. So give me some characters, Ziza, Shari.
My darling, how are you? Are you okay? Why are you crying? Please have a seat and meet your dad. Your real one, not the other one.
I don't want to cry on set. I have makeup, guys. But yeah, here you go. I cry on cue. Yeah, so it's nice. It's nice being an actor, and probably one day I'll shock you with something very soon, right?
We need to see you here.
Here, acting here.
I would love to see you on a lead role because I think you embody characters quite well.
Do you know what my favorite things to act are?
Tell me, shock me.
I like being the villain.
For real?
100%.
That doesn't give you at all.
If you give me a script whereby I am the damsel in distress, just a girl there that is happy and in love and everything is just working out well for me and I'm just the sweet girl, I will struggle with that.
But technically the damsel in distress in a film is always in distress.
I want to be like nataka kuvuruga.
That's evil one.
I want to vuruga things. I just want to be the one that's, who are we fighting tonight? Who, you know, I like action. I like a lot of drama. I like being the villain in movies. So I'm hoping to get back there.
You know the crazy thing, this is totally different from your personality on a day-to-day basis. But I'd love to see it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for making me act on set tonight. I felt like an emotion has come out. I'm going through something. Why did
Are you?
No, I'm not.
Are you?
I'm the happiest I've ever been, actually. All right. So, yeah, so we were talking about connecting with an actor all the way from Kenya, and she's representing us in the United States. And we went back to Azerbaijan to talk to Brian. We've also gone to the UK to talk to Shiro. And now we want to wrap up with our last guest of the evening. He is also in Azerbaijan. Seems like we have a lot of them on the show this evening. Mr. Norman, are you there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly.
Hi, Norman. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you so much for making time to be with us today on the program. And I'd just like for you to introduce yourself. Tell us what you're doing in Azerbaijan.
Okay, my name is Norman Anyinyo from Kenya, particularly from Siaya. I came in Azerbaijan about 1.5 years ago. So I came to study my PhD in educational planning and policy. So I was among the first batch of students to come to Azerbaijan last year. So currently I'm based at Baku State University, Department of Pedagogy. I'm doing social sciences, and I'm a tutorial fellow.
All right, Mr. Norman, wewe ni msomi. Katika mambo ya elimu, you are right in there. So when you look at your experience there in the sector of education, also given that you were a teacher back at home, how can you compare the education system between these two countries?
Kenya basically has a very good education system. The only gap that I found between Kenya and Azerbaijan is that there is something that we don't emphasize in our education system in Kenya, and therefore our education is basically knowledge-oriented and slightly skill-oriented, but there is a gap when it comes to value addition. We produce graduates, but comparing now with the education system here, there is a lot of emphasis that is put on values. And therefore, people don't find themselves doing what is prohibited, and people don't indulge in things that would lead them into bad books with the law. And therefore, I think the value aspect is something that needs to be looked into in our country.
Right. Thank you so much for that. But also I'd like for you to talk to us about looking at watoto wanaenda shule, students are in school. How are you preparing these students for the job market? Because sometimes you'll find here back at home, watu wanasoma, makaratasi wako nao, madigrii wanapata, shule wanapata good grades, but it's somehow they're not well prepared for what the employment scene is like. Is that part of what is happening in Azerbaijan? Have you found a better way of doing it so that watoto wakimaliza shule, somehow they're able to find a footing in different sectors?
Good. That's a good observation, because looking at what's happening over here, you realize that there is a deliberate effort by the government to ensure that people are employable and people get the jobs when they need them. For instance, you are only allowed a 25-year period to serve in the sectors like security sector. And therefore, if you join the security organs at, let's say, 21 years or maybe 22 years, then it's only a guarantee that you can only work in the security sector for 25 years. Because they want to employ as many youths as possible. The argument is that people who are 55 or even 60 are not fit to work in the security sector. So most of the students who graduate from high school and don't attain university entry grade are subjected to compulsory military training. And some of them end up in the police, some of them end up in the security organs. That's one way of promoting people who are jobless to join government or even join the other sectors of the economy that can employ. And again, looking at wastage, wastage by this I mean that the number of people who drop out of school, failing to finish at a particular level, it is not entertained here. If you join school, you have to complete a certain level. And therefore, that wastage is not encouraged. So all proceed to compulsory military training, which is a guarantee for job creation, or maybe they divert if they have earned a university entry grade, the government pays for every student's school fees.
All right.
So I think those are approaches that we need to look into.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Now, finally, as we wrap up this conversation, I want you to tell us, unajua mtu akikuja hapa Kenya aniambie Ngina, where should I go? I'll comfortably take them to the Mombasas, the Masai Maras, the national parks, the hidden gems in the country. So if I come to Azerbaijan, you having been there for quite some time now, where are you going to take me to experience, you know, the fun, the culture of Baku?
Okay, Baku is a very beautiful city. It's not an exaggeration. It's a very beautiful city. There is what we call the flame towers, where you will observe a fire from gas coming from underground. Then you also have the Caspian that has been modified in a way to attract tourists. So all the way to Sumkait and Ganja, to southern Russia and even Georgia, there are so many spectacular places that you can visit. So once you come, I will show you around.
All right.
I guarantee.
Thank you so much, Norman. Pengine utume salamu to your friends and family ambao umewaacha hapa Kenya and you miss them so much. They're probably watching you tonight. So feel free to send some love to them.
Okay. My wife Milka Ndenya in Sultan Hamid is watching. My son Paul Israel Elias, my mom and dad Justo and Caroline Anyinyo back all the way to in Rarieda. I also have my sisters and my brother. I have a big family in Nairobi. Pastor Maina of Pepper Church Mutwini and the entire church. Pepper Donholm is a place I stayed for a long time. And therefore, Pepper Church Donholm, Pepper Donholm School, and Embakasi in general, I have so many friends that I would mention.
All right.
So I want them to know that I love them. And occasionally when I come to Kenya, I pay them a visit.
All right. Thank you so Thank you so much, Norman, for speaking to us. Erokamano, and stay safe in Baku and keep making us proud.
Thank you.
Asante sana.
Erokamano.
Thank you.
Asante.
You see, I had to make sure hajasahau lugha ya nyumbani. Erokamano kwa wale wanashangaa hiyo ni nini. It's saying thank you in the Luo language. And with that, we have come to the end of connecting with the Kenyans that we had lined up for you this evening who are doing well in different parts of the world. Remember, that's the theme right here on Diaspora Connect, making sure that you stay connected to your friends, your family, and loved ones. And I believe we understood the assignment and we have delivered exactly that. Now, DJ Aziza will be giving us a banger to wrap this up. But maybe I should just congratulate the person who got the answer to our sights and sounds correct. We had this city that was running on your screens, a very beautiful one. Yeah, that one. And truth, the answer is that is Baku, Azerbaijan, and Michael Maina is our winner tonight. He got it absolutely correct. Good job, Michael, and thank you to everyone who sent in their answer on Instagram, on Facebook, on X. We see you, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for being with us. And now, Aziza, can we close this on a high?
Kabisa, kabisa.
And you have to show me a move.
We call it a wrap.
And you're coming next to me.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. You are my choreographer.
Let's go.
Tonight.
Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.
Sabi girl no dey too like talk. Animals they in human form. Body man nobody like walk, but you must hustle if you want job. If no finish they won't fight us. If them they run them no fit catch up. I know they form say I too righteous. No con they form say you too like us. Me no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Standing on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me. Could deny my fantasy. They want to check if my tap be no wrong. But it rush where it be much. Now gonna make my tap in the rush. The kind money we touch. Yeah, it rush where it be much. We be hype, everybody they crush. There's no done with us. can't seem to take my eyes off of you. Spatially up I and move. The way you roll that thing, me wanna roll that thing. Baby, let me take a look. Oh Lord, me want all the girls in the whole world. I know what I'm doing is so wrong. But since no man can focus, we definitely don't give a fuck. She said she know me got a girlfriend, and so what? What if I do? She said she know me got a woman on me bed. What if I do? Listen to me quick, so me girlfriend says she wants me back home by 2. What will I do? So me tell her say my car broke down at mile 2. Girl, I won't be home so soon. Oh Lord, me want all the girls in the whole world. I know what I'm doing is so wrong. But since no man can focus, we definitely don't give a fuck. She said she know me got a girlfriend, and so what? What if I do? She said she know me got a woman on me bed. What if I do? Girl, I am wayward. Be like not the only way forward.
Diaspora Connect, brought to you by View Travel.
This festive season, find your balance.